Okay, first unto all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, Bashim Gakodash. I give double honor to elders, apostles, teachers, great millstone for my learning the truth. Now say Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. And oh, this is on TikTok. Okay, I was just wondering, where do brothers be finding these videos on other social media sites that I'm not really on other social media like that? But this is Elder Natazakbar channel of South Carolina, and he does videos going into like niggas mocking the Lord. And like I said, you got other brothers that do videos on pulling like clips off of TikTok. Once again, I was just wondering, where did they be getting these videos on all their social media sites? Makes sense. But it's started to become more and more, I guess, common thing for Jake to mock the prophets. And you got young niggas doing it, whole niggerettes, old niggas, and a lot of, and something that brothers say here and there is how the stock value of the truth is going to go up during Jacob's trouble. And the reason why so many people have no problem openly mocking this, the truth and the Heavenly Father and his men, is because they don't see any value in it. And there is actually, let me see here, a couple seconds. This old fuck right here, right? I guess I'll play a little bit of this video.
But at the end of the day, I don't give a shit who the Israelites are. This is the same way do I care who the real Chinese are, who the real Koreans are, who the real Vietnamese are? I don't care. Them people over there doing them people things. They doing them. Why do I care who those people are? I don't. Who the real Israelites are? Why? They don't matter. You see, that would only matter to me if I believed in this book and then it says those who bless Israel will be blessed, those who hate Israel will be cursed or hated. But since I don't believe in none of that mess, it doesn't matter to me who the Israelites are. When it comes to what's going on over there right now, the only thing I care about are the non-combatants.
Well, that's another thing. He says that the book doesn't matter simply because he doesn't believe in it, which that's not true. Just because you don't believe in fucking the ability of a gun to end your life, that doesn't mean that it's not a thing. Just because you don't believe in God, which do appear. You may not believe in God, but that doesn't mean that he's not real. Someone may believe with cancer may believe that they don't have cancer, but that doesn't change the fact that that cancer is still present. Hebrews 11:3. Through faith, we understand that the worlds are framed by the word of Yahweh, so that things which are seen were made of things which were not made of things which do appear. And what the thing, like once again, the reason why people don't believe in God, because they say they don't have any evidence. Where is it handiwork? Psalms 19:1, to the chief musician, Psalm David, the heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. And what the mere existence, the mere fact that there is order, and that there's conceptual order within the earth, proves that there is a creator, that there is a God. Because like when you take the concept of order. Order, like what? Order isn't just something that just spontaneously happens. Right? There has to be someone to instill order. And when you go into like the order of the seasons, right? Like it's slowly changing to from summer to fall. What's stopping it from just going to summer straight to fucking winter and then to fall, or the seasons being in fucking reverse? There's a certain order set in place. Going to how water washes up on the shore to a certain level, or to a certain yeah, to, for lack of better words, to a certain level or to a certain distance. Why it doesn't just continually rain. Why, you know, you have rain and then, you know, the rain, then rainstorms stop. You know, it doesn't just keep fucking raining and drawing everything out. You know, the earth is on a certain distance from the sun. You know, lions just don't roam into the cities and just start attacking people. There's a certain order, and there's a being behind that order. If you know anything about coding, when you go into like your programs on your phones, your computers, your electrical devices, um, there was somebody that was sitting down and writing the code for that program to operate in the way in which it operates. It just, you know, you didn't have a nigga to just throw some random shit up. No, there's a certain way that code has to be written for a program or a website or a device to work properly. Once again, and that's not something that's just spontaneously there. That just happens. But you know, going back into what he says, it doesn't, you know, he doesn't believe in it, so it doesn't matter. And the reason why you have so many of these ugly, dirty pieces of shit, you know, and make fun, and the prophets, you know, you want to know something that's funny? This is how you know that this is Israel, because Israel, I've always made fun of the, you know, they've always mocked the Lord, they've always made fun of the prophets, until, you know, you had things going on like 70 A.D., like slavery, when the Lord sat back and watched his people get fucking slaughtered. And then that's when they were calling to him. And you notice, these would be the same niggas that if their life was on the line, they'd be calling God. You know, during the pandemic, magically, I forgot where I was and I saw this, but I think this is either a video or I was in the store. All of a sudden, Bibles started, you know, being sold out. People started, you know, to get, you know, to get, you know, to get their spiritual bone back. All of a sudden, magically, when people thought it was the end of the fucking world, that's when people started to, you know, get in the Bibles. And the reason why these fuckers can mock the Heavenly Father, can mock his son, like the same spirits that they did when they crucified him, you know, mock the prophets, is because their lives aren't on a fucking line. See, the stock value of the scriptures, you know, like, because you're in a society and it's constructed in such a way that it doesn't need the Bible. It has no use for the Bible. There, you know, in this society, there's so-called no use for the prophets. You know, I say that in air quotes. That's why people have no problem mocking the Lord, because they don't see any value in Yahweh Shema Shah. They don't see any value in the prophets. You know, they don't see, once again, they don't see any, and Jake in general, which is why they don't believe in the Bible. You know, they you know, they believe in other things like these self-help niggas, these what's these fresh and fit niggas. You know, they see more, you know, all these niggas talking about you know, what you know, getting women, getting money, you know, these little tricks of the trade and whatnot. They see value in that, so they put their time and their effort to that, but they don't see any value in Yahweh Shemal Shai, because they're in this society in which, you know, they're like they seemingly don't need to you know, they seemingly don't need the Lord, which is one of the reasons what their end shall be. And our people have always done this by turning away from Yahweh Shemal Shai. Right when he, you know, especially right when he gave us when he gave us things, you know, he gave us land. He gave us you know, the heads of our enemies. It's Deuteronomy 32 and I was supposed to start at 20. And he said, I'll hide my face from them. I will see 17, 16, 15. But Jeshurun waxed fat, and kicked, thou art waxen fat, thou art grown thick. that are covered with fatness. And what that's going to how the Lord set our people up, with abundance. And kicked, our people rebelled. They are waxing fat, they are grown thick, they are covered with fatness. Then he forsook Yahweh and made him, which made him, once again, they forsook the Lord. Our people forsook the Lord, which brought them up, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods, with abominations they provoked him to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to Yahweh, to gods. And this is something that happened over and over and over and over again. Which is how you know this is the same people, because like what the prophets always came to the Heavenly Father's people, and they rebelled against the word of Yahweh Shemal Shai, who they knew not, to new gods that came newly up. Going to when our people came out of Egypt, they were worshiping that golden calf. That was a prime example of that. How the Lord, he did something that couldn't be explained by logic or science. Led our people through sea, and it closed up on Pharaoh and his army. He completely destroyed Egypt and its economy. And right after they were brought out, what did they do? They built a golden calf and started worshiping it. And when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them. They sacrificed unto the devils, not to Yahweh, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods they came newly up, whom your fathers feared not. For they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, who your fathers feared not. And these are the same niggas that worship Jesus, that will worship America, that will worship the so-called white man. Of the rock that begat thee, thou art unmindful, and hast forgotten Yahweh that formed thee. And it says they lightly esteemed. That once again, these people they don't see any value in Yahweh Shai. And when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. For they are very forward generation, children in whom is no faith. And just like that nigga said, he has no faith by his own admission. He doesn't believe in the Lord. He has no faith because he doesn't see any value in having faith in Yahweh Shemal Shai. But one of the things about the Lord is that not his having the value of the faith in the Lord has always shined. It's always shone brightly in the face of death and destruction. Going into Isaiah 64, and going into Jacob's trouble, especially with Jacob's trouble, 65. There's Isaiah 33 and 6 too, but it's Isaiah 65 and 14. 13, therefore thus saith the Lord, power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Those that have served Yahweh Shemal Shai, that saw that value. And mind you, when you go into stocks, investing, and crypto, you have day traders and whatnot, they trade over a short period of time, but you have investors that will that like the nigga Warren Buffett that they'll buy something seemingly at a low price, like, oh, this could never hit that price, but you do your technical analysis, and you look into all your shit and whatnot. You look into the company deals it's making, future prospects and whatnot, the industry that it's in. You look at all these things, all these different factors, and you buy it when it's seemingly in its infancy stages, or it's at a low price. The price may have fucking dipped for some reason. It may have been like that for a while, but for whatever reason, due to your due diligence, you see that, okay, this thing is going to go up. You're going to invest in it, buy something, and then over the long haul, there's day trading, and then there's scalping, then there's investing, which is long-term trading. over the long haul, you'll buy something, and then look, few years, maybe a couple decades, for whatever reason, the value of it fucking shoots up. And that's what the truth is. It's an investment. It's not no date. It's not no short term thing that you just hop in and out of. It's an investment. You buy it. When it seemingly has low, it's never had any low value. But in this world, it's been it seems as though the truth has little value. But it's priced just like the value of the men of the Lord, right? And there's with the Charleston White, that like he's a nigga, but once again, there's some stuff that he said that's on point. How a real man, something he says, how a real man is never loved, but he's only missed. He's only appreciated and missed after he dies. He's not loved while he's around, because he doesn't take any shit. He keeps order. He does the tough things. But the truth, I forgot where I was going with that, I think. But the truth is going to be appreciated, and its value, its true value is going to be shown, especially now during these times, during Jacob's trouble and during the kingdom. But it's going to be shown to all these people during Jacob's trouble. And I was going with where I was going with that was that the men of the Lord, right? Their true value is going to be shown during, like, what? Man shall be a hedge of protection. And you got that little ugly black bitch with that little funny looking hair. She, whatever, she's talking her little shit, whatnot. Those are the same men. A lot of these women who look at the men of the Lord because they may not be these fucking look smacks and pretty boys, which the men of the Lord were always rough men. But they may not be like these fucking, what's that? This fucking sexy flexy ass glisten and glossy oil up niggas on fucking YouTube and social media and whatnot. These old weirdo ass faggot niggas. But may not be like those dudes. Fucking what is Negro fashion? What ripped up blue jeans, a little hat tipped up to the side, an oversized shirt sagging. I guess that's Negro fashion. But they may not be wearing that type of shit. And that may not be looked at because as valuable as a nigga in the street, because once again they're short-term trading. They're not investing. But the value of the men of the Lord is going to skyrocket during time of trouble. And there's certain times during trades, certain times of the year where a stock or a crypto will go up, or certain time period. There's a certain type of a pattern that it follows over the years, where during a time period of when this event is happening, its price goes up. It's the same thing with the men of the Lord. The value of believing in Yahweh Shema Shai, of having faith. What talks about how thou art rich. It's Revelation 2:9. I know that works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. How are we rich? Rich through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. Rich in wisdom, rich in knowledge. Because like what? Not only are we rich in wisdom and knowledge, but also we actually have physical riches. Why? Because what? Going to heirs, inheritors of the kingdom of the Lord. He's going to give our people everything. That's how we're rich. Once again, going to an investment. We see the end of this thing. We see what the end game is going to be. You just have to wait it out. I know blasphemy and them who say they're Jews but not the synagogue of Satan. You can apply that to the small hat niggas, but that's also applied to Jake. Mainly Jake. To Jakes who call themselves Israelites, but they're evil, twisted pieces of shit niggers. But once again, I didn't realize I went that long in the video. Jeez Louise. But once again, yeah, like that's how they think. They don't see any value in Yahweh Shema Shai until Jacob's trouble. when even when you go into that the things that are going to be laid, because like all this little extra shit is going to get tossed in the fucking garbage, and the things, everything the things that are needful for life are going to be laid bare. Because like all this little technical shit, like you really don't need all of these amenities. What we need is Yahweh Shemal Shai. And all this other shit is going to be stripped away, and what are you going to be left with? You got 2nd Ezra 16 talk about how the Lord is going to guide them who keep His commandments. Therein lies that the value, fucking not even dodging death, but being protected from death. Because a lot of things that niggas don't understand is that the Heavenly Father is the one who he creates good and evil. He kills and He makes alive. He wounds and He heals. He's the one who's laying down all of this killing. He's signed off on you niggas death warrants. That's another reason why this nigga says he doesn't believe in the Bible. It's another reason why to believe in the Bible, because it's not, once again, this isn't something where I don't believe it so it doesn't exist. No, you believe in Esau's money. Like what? Even you have to believe in the so-called white man's money system. Why? Because there will be repercussions if you don't. Same thing with the Lord. He doesn't exist because you want Him to. He exists because He is. And that's just how it is. But I'm not going to go on anymore. Hope is have fun. Say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shem, Gakadash. The honors to the elders, apostle, teacher, great millstone, problem, true shalom to hopeful like Israel, instruction, battle on great America.